What's going on, everybody? MC Andrew Love back on your screen and your speakers one more time. And welcome to another edition of Let's Chat and Jam. In this episode, I speak with a brother out of the Bay Area. His name, Blu Aries. Man, this brother is deep and dope. Check out this interview we did right now. What's going on, everybody? MC Andrew Love back on your screen and your speakers one more time with another edition of Let's Chat and Jam. In this episode, I speak with a brother by the name of Blu Aries. Yo, this dude is sick with it. He's got dope lyrics, bars for years. I'm telling you, this brother is ill with it. I can't wait for you to meet him. So without further ado, Blu Aries.
You feel me? What's happening from East Oakland, you feel me? Head of Bluesy.
Yes, man. I have not been over there ever in my lifetime. The only place I've ever been to in that part of town is Long Beach.
Yeah, bro. The Bay, NorCal and SoCal, they the same, but a lot they different. And noticeably different once you get here. Like everybody, I feel like everybody got to visit.
Well, one day I'll go visit when I feel, strong and willed and ready to, take on some adventure.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Because
every time I think of California, I think of Ice Cube, and he talked about how to survive in South Central. Remember that song?
Yeah, right.
And ever since then, man, it's like when I go to LA, I'm on my P's and Q's, man. I'm not going to go anywhere I'm not supposed to be.
Most definitely, it's the same here in the Bay. Well, you got to be on your P's and Q's because they eat you alive.
Yeah. So how have you been, man? What you been up to?
I've been cool, brother. I feel like I need to get a little more rest these days, but rest gonna come when I complete the goals on my plate. You feel me? But hey, I've been busy, staying busy. It's even more work to be done. You know what I mean? It's staying busy, brother. Progressing.
Stages are open now, so I'm pretty sure you're gonna hit a stage.
Oh, I'm hitting one. Actually, I got one tonight. It's a song.
Okay, that's great, man.
Yeah, about 10 o'clock.
Okay, well, I won't be able to make it. I'm still in New York. But,
yeah, for sure.
I'll be there in spirit.
It's all good. All support is good.
When did you realize you had a passion for music?
That was early. That was actually early on. I really just started as an appreciator. I have my grandmother, R.I.P., my grandma Betty. She sung a lot. My mom sung. She was married to a producer also, Shorty B. And I just always been around music in the studios with my older cousins. I don't know. I've just always been around that. It's like something you can't escape.
I'm digging the vibes. Who are your greatest influences?
Of course, my grandma Betty. My ex-husband Shorty B. Now, you feel me? Mac Dre is a big influence on my movement. Also, like for real, I just noticed that not too long ago, actually, because like a lot of the methods that he used to get where he was, RP Mac Dre. It's pretty much the same as mine. You know what I mean? So Mac Dre, my mom, a big influence because she sung and stayed devoted to singing regardless. Like she was on her deathbed still singing. It was like, oh yeah. But granted, she not gone. I'm proud of that. And she's still singing to this day.
That's awesome to hear that, man. It really is. When you're not in the studio creating music, what do you do?
I tend to spend time with my niece. I got my a 4-year-old niece. We spend time when she's not in school, really. Rather, we spend time, have time, playtime, what have you, ice cream. I do travel a lot because I do have a daughter in Atlanta. I tend to go see her. Try to go see her every 4 to 6 weeks. So I do travel a lot. I do got a job still. Music not really paying the bills right now, But yeah, it's a lot I do. Right. You feel me?
It's temporary because I believe you got a talent, man. I hear you music. As a matter of fact, folks, I heard this brother on LÜM, LUM.FM, or the 2 apps they have on Android and the iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
You can download those apps and you can tap in the Blu Aries. It's BLUARIES, and it'll pop right up. And I'll tell you something. This brother here got talent, man. His music, maybe it's not for everybody, but for the rappers, the fans of hip hop, yeah, this music is for you. And I'll tell you something, folks. You can jam out his music and enjoy his lyrical ability because he's not mumble rapping. He's actually giving you straight bars. I'm telling you something, folks. You understand every word this brother is saying, man. So there's a song that we're going to snippet. Wavy. Can you give us more insight to Wavy and tell us about it?
Wavy, man. I get low key excited when I talk about that song because that was the first song I recorded, but that was the first song that I say was actually fully mixed and mastered, and then I put out and followed through the whole process on video release, etc., etc. The recording of that, actually, I wasn't even in the studio when I recorded that song. I was in the back of my car, a Mazda 626, with my own setup, my laptop, my mic, doing my thing in the back of my car, quiet outside. You feel me? I was like early in the morning too, while it was still quiet. Sent and recorded it. My engineer T-Ro, he was like, "Bro, send me the song and send me the stems, and I'm gonna send it right back." He sent it back to me. It was lit. I was just juiced because it's just like I heard so many stories about people recording hits in closets and in bathrooms and what have you. But so for me, I have never heard anybody like a story that I recorded this in my car or in the back of my car. And my car was broke down, like it didn't start or nothing. Like I was juiced. Like Wavy, that's one of my favorite songs. It seems to be a fan favorite. It's produced by JP Bangs. He's from California also. It's one of my favorite songs. The video out on YouTube. Yeah.
You can find Wavy on all platforms, including Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Pandora,
YouTube, Amazon,
Deezer,
Tidal,
iHeartRadio, everywhere. So if the streaming going on, Blu Aries is in the middle of it. So without further ado, folks, I'm going to play a snippet of Wavy by Blu Aries.
Our eyes red as hell, boy, because I've been throwing this out.
Blu Aries, y'all. Tap in, y'all. Tap in. If you want to hear the rest of this, you know what you got to do. You got to go press play on your own time, folks. Man, that's a dope ass song. I can't wait to hear the rest of it when I get off of this show. Man, that's amazing.
Crazy.
Yeah, I like the cadence on that. You know what? I just remembered, man. That's the song I heard when I hit you up. Was Wavy. That's the song. Yeah. I was like, oh, this is dope. I gotta hit this brother up. Let him know this guy is good. Yes, you do.
That's one of the first songs I put on.
And that's the song that came on my rotation. And I just checked it out, man. I just like, yeah, this is ill right here. Tell us some of your experiences you've had since you've been creating music.
It's been some funny times, bro. Like I've been in sessions where I couldn't even record music because of the atmosphere or just the vibe, the whole vibe up. You feel me? You don't pay for it. I remember a session I paid for 4 hours straight. I was in there for like 15 minutes or less. Like for real, I was hot too because I had a whole lineup of work to be done, but just the whole vibe was off. I just couldn't even. You know what I mean? I came in and it was just all unendured. I mean, some good experiences though. I've met quite a few dope artists just off the whim. Just them popping up at a session to check in with the engineer that they work with. It just happened to be the same person. And we end up throwing some records together right then. You feel me? So creating music on the fly, that's always good for me because I'm an artist before a rapper. So I like to create. So the music opening up those doors for me with other artists, that's a great experience for me, actually.
I'm digging the vibes, man. So what is your process? Do you get a beat first, then you create the song? Or can you create lyrics without a beat, then you get the beat, then you throw the lyrics down? What is your process?
It's not really I wouldn't say necessarily it's a process for me. I just go off the vibe of it, the feel of it. That's low key why it's not a lot of music that's released right now. Because I do have songs in my catalog that's just backed up, ready to go, but it's just not that. I just don't get the right feel of it. So it depends. Like if I hear a beat first, then I'll more than likely create something right then. Because when I hear new beats, fresh beats, I'm immediately in creativity mode. But sometimes I hear a beat and just and remember a song that I wrote and feel like it might go with that, and that's how it come about. Or like I said, I'll just be in the studio or somewhere or somebody else session or something, and a beat there be on there, and then we just create right there. Like,
I'm
I
digging
don't
the
know. I
vibes.
just got the vibe.
I can dig it. I can dig it. Do you have any advice for the youngins that want to do what you're doing?
Stick to it. You feel me? Stick to it. A lot of people tend to get discouraged because of the lack of outward support. We tend to. I know when you first starting out and you're really seeking something that you want to do, you seek the validation of people outside of yourself. But try to market toward once you first start and you got a sign that you want to get the opinion of, try to see what a stranger thinks of it before anybody else in your circle thinks of it. You feel me? Because people in your circle, they're gonna keep it honest. Some of them keep it honest. I'm just gonna say it's cool because y'all cool. You feel me? But a stranger gonna keep it honest with you for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? And without, and when not 8 times out of 10, it'll be without ill intent also. You feel me? So you don't really, it'll be unbiased. You know what I'm saying? It is just, they just really give you constructive criticism. And that's what I feel like a lot of people should start looking for is the constructive criticism versus looking to get tore down, I guess to say. You feel me? Because a lot of people do that. Just expect the negative to be something to tear them down. But take that and use it to your advantage.
Digging the vibes, man. Do you have any burning desires?
Any burning desire? I do like marijuana a lot. The marijuana culture. It's more so on the medicinal end because I do have Crohn's disease and I don't like modern medicine, pills and all that there. So it's like I want to find out how I can use cannabis and to to help me with Crohn's disease, make Crohn's disease better, so we don't have to go through chemo and use all those experimental drugs and what have you. You feel me? I know smoking it does help. Does help so far. I've learned just off experiment. I do a lot of experimentation on myself, and it's crazy, but yeah, I do like to help people. I don't like to see people down. I don't, boy. I do not like negativity or sad feelings. I just like to keep people up, helping people, marijuana, music, family. That was a big thing for me.
That's cool, man. America and the world, it is I, MC Andrew Love. This is Let's Chat and Jam. It's my special guest, Blu Aries. This brother here, he's got music on LÜM and every other platform you could think of. So if there's streaming
Yes,
going
sir.
on, he's in the middle of it. So go ahead and tap into Blu Aries, man. You'd be glad you did. And when you do tap in, you're going to say to yourself, damn, MC, you did it again. You told me to go check out Blu Aries, and we did. And guess what? He's dope, just like you said he would be. You damn right he's dope. So go ahead and tap in. And just remember, you're here to hear, folks. Blu Aries is on the rise, and he's got a name for himself, and he's coming. And I'm telling you something, folks, there's no stopping Blu Aries. But once he gets on a roll, and he really starts going, hitting town after town, state after state, and he goes around and showcasing his talents, there's no way that you're not going to admit that he's the beast, and he's the bomb, and he's the shiznit. Yeah, Blu Aries, you are the shiznit.
Thank you, brother. You feel me? I do what I can on myself and behalf of music entertainment. We do what we can. We be us.
Yeah, man, and I am definitely digging the vibe. So what does hip-hop do for you?
It's a therapeutic thing for me. It releases, like, I have a hard time processing my thoughts to get them out, and I'm not really an expressive person. So I guess like with music and really hip hop is in general, mainly hip hop. I guess it like create an outflow, a little like outflow valve of all that. So it's just like I can escape that area for a few to get that off my mind and keep, you know what I'm saying, for me to keep going with my daily day, so keep my sanity per se. To say, yeah, that's a better description. Keep my sanity.
Yeah, I'm digging it, man. I'm digging it. Well, thank you for coming through the show, man. I do appreciate the time. I know you're a busy guy and you could have done other things, but you spending time with me, it's dope, man.
Most definitely.
And since
Anytime.
you've been here for the first time, you have now become part of the Let's Chat and Jam family, which means you don't have to wait for me to hit you up to say, hey, can you come back to my show? Nah, you can hit me up in my DMs and say, Drew, I got something to talk about. Can I come to your show? And of course, I'll grab my calendar, pencil you in, and I'm like, deal, let's do it. That's all there is to it.
Easy peasy, man.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for coming through, man. I do so appreciate your time. So stay safe out there in the Bay Area, please, whatever you do. And good luck on your show. I know you're going to kill it, man. I know you're going to kill it.
Thank you,
And,
brother. Thank you for having me.
Yes, and everybody else, y'all be safe out there, man. And just remember this. If you have a dream, go ahead and go for it. Because only you could stop yourself. And nothing beats a failure but a try. Peace out, folks. Thanks for watching. And if you like what you saw, please subscribe to the channel. Also, like and share the content, as well as hit the notification icon so you don't miss a conversation with series right here on Let's Chat and Jam.